Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, my beloved student? I'm good. Yes, I hope you are still healthy and then always follow health protocol. Always wear a mask when you go out. Keep your distance and always wash your hand and your feet when you come home. Don't forget. Okay. Want to check your attendance list first? Nadia Jamil, Nur Fauzi, Sri Astuti, Neng Rika Yuni Maliani, Ahmad Mirando. Okay, Alhamdulillah, all students come join in the class. Today we listen about the introduce. How to introduce about self. What is introduce? Yes, Tadia? Thank you. The Fauzi? Okay. Yes. Introduce, explain who you are, what are you do, and what other need to know you, and why we must introduce. Because we are social being, of course, we want to be recognized of the someone else, and we want to recognize that the person. In the introduce, we have we must know greeting and secondly thing. Yeah. What is the greeting? Greeting is used to address someone or other people. In the greeting, there are have two ways. What is it? Yes, formal and informal. Formal introducing usually used on formal occasion, such as introducing as the new student in the classroom, in the seminar, where there is an important person. And an informal introduce, usually used on informal occasion, such as introducing in the public or a meeting brother or sister, friend, or else a new friend. So you can see or look at differ with the formal and formal. Formal greeting is hi. I would like to introduce myself. How about the informal? Hey, are you Bella? I am John. So what is the difference? Yeah, formal is a polite and the informal is natural. So it's the easy. And then taking leaping. Taking leaping is the last conversation or the closing. Yeah, closing about the conversation. Formal. That's all about me. Thank you. I think that's enough about introduce myself. So how about the informal? Yeah. See you later. Nice to meet you. Glad to meet you. And then else. And then introduce about self. Okay. Before we continue the material, anyone have a question? You have a question? No? Okay, I think this is the easy, right? So, before we introduce about self, we must know the basic point before we introduce about self. The first is the greeting, name, age, address, hobbies, your activities, and the closing. Remember, this is the point on the formal. Okay, look at this example. Yeah, this is have the greeting. Yeah, good morning everyone. I would like to introduce myself. Yes, and then name. She say her name, and then address, activities, and then closing. So how about the example introduce about self in a formal. Okay. Hi, I am John. Hi John, I'm Stella. So it's a natural. What are you doing here, Stella? Oh, I'm just looking the view here. So this is the conversation. And the last is the introduce someone. How do we learn? How do we introduce someone? Yes. For example, in the formal. Good morning, everyone. Today we will like presentation about how to be introduced about self. Before we start this presentation, let me introduce our member. So this is the um, introduce in the formal someone. The first, me, Rani Mahardika, as the moderator, Alec as the first speaker, Sipa as the second speaker, and then, okay, just go ahead. So, this is activities, and the last is the closing. How about on informal? You can see in the example. What's up, bro? As you can see, who is with you? Or this is John. He is new student in the class. Really? In the class have a new student? Why? I don't know. Because yesterday you didn't go to school, and you know John is my old friends who want to move to New York. Oh yeah. Hi John, I am Alex. So Alex and John equipment. And then Jimmy introduced about his friend. Okay? Before we closing the material today, I want to ask you more. Anyone to question? Nothing? If you don't mind question, so I have the homework for you. Please do this exercise with make a conversation about introduce and informal of 2 or 3 people, and then make an formal introduction individually by handwriting. So, any question? No? Okay, I think that's and then I think you can do, yes, you can do that the exercise. I mean, you can do the homework. So good luck. See you next meeting. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.